Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willow Journals, and today I have a Journal With Me episode working in my yearly journal. This is also my Intentional Life journal, where the first signature is all dedicated to the prompts for the Intentional Life course that I run, and then the rest of the signatures document the year. Basically, I just put any of the major milestones or big memories that I want to capture in here, and just interspersing all my favorite things in this journal as well. So this year is all about using the treasures, not hoarding or keeping my favorite pretty things in drawers and baskets, but actually putting them onto the page. And today what I am documenting is the Beyond Blue fundraiser that I've been running all year. And basically this pile that you see next to me is from one of the mystery packs that I purchased for myself. I have purchased so far 4 packs, and my aim is by the end of the year to purchase 5 packs in total. So I won't go too crazy purchasing packs for myself. About 42 packs have now sold, and there are still some mystery packs available in my Etsy if anyone is interested. Some people are still continuing to donate crafty items towards those mystery packs, so if you would like to donate, feel free to email me and I can give you my address. And so as you watch me just figure out what I'm going to be doing on this page, there's so many fun pieces to play with. And as you watch me put this page together, let me give a bit of a Willow World update for the month and a few announcements and different fun things. So first of all, tomorrow is my birthday, and I usually do a birthday live where for 8 hours, because my birthday is on the 8th, we would do a birthday party live with games and journaling prompts and prizes and all sorts of fun things. But this year has been a bit different. Some of the things that I've been doing annually I haven't done this year on my channel, just because my main focus this year is on a book I'm working on and this year-long bookmaking course that I'm doing. So that's taking up a lot of my time and a lot of my creative energy, and so I haven't been able to do a lot of fun things that I was hoping to get to, like some other journaling courses that I wanted to do. I don't even think I did an anniversary live this year. I'm not doing the birthday live this year. So instead, what I thought I would do is a Beyond Blue fundraiser for my birthday. So any sales in my Etsy today, starting from, I'm filming this video today, doing the voiceover for this video today, but the video will go up tomorrow, so forgive me if I'm getting my days a bit mixed up. So when you're watching this, it will be today for you guys. For the weekend from Friday to Sunday, any sales in my Etsy will go to Beyond Blue. So all proceeds will go directly to the Beyond Blue fundraising page that I have set up. And so that's for all journals, all of my packs, all of the digitals, and there's also going to be a 15% off sale in my Etsy, because 15 is my favourite number, and I'll just do that birthday sale instead of a birthday live. And if you would like to just donate directly to the Birthday Beyond Blue fundraiser, you can click the link to the Beyond Blue fundraising page and donate there directly if you would like. But otherwise, feel free to pick up something from my Etsy if there's anything that you were interested in. And for my birthday weekend, all the proceeds will go to Beyond Blue. So that's tying in with the fundraiser. I'm really excited to do that. This fundraiser has been one of the best things that I've done this year. Mental health, as you guys know, if you've watched my channel for a while this year, I've been sharing a bit more about my mental health journey when I went through depression and anxiety back in 2015 and 16, and just sharing what that was like for me and the things that helped me through it, and some of the lessons and tools that I picked up, and the things that still help me to this day, because even though I don't have, clinical depression or anxiety anymore, I still have moments of feeling anxious and low and all that kind of thing. So those tools are helpful for any of those times. And even if you've never struggled with mental health in your life, we all have struggles. And so I think it's always handy to, normalize struggles and to talk about them and know that they're okay, and to pick up some things that can help us through those times. So yeah, I'll leave all that information down below in the description box. And another thing to announce is that I have been in contact with the printers of my book, The Art of Mental Health. For those who don't know, that book has some of my artwork from that time when I had depression and anxiety, and it just collates all that artwork and combines it with writing that describes the artwork and shares my story of what it was like for me having depression and anxiety and how I got through it. And that book, when I first had it printed, I did 100 copies and they all sold out. The ebook is available for anyone who is interested in the ebook. But yeah, I heard back from the printers and they said that they still have it on file and they can do a reprint. So I'm just wondering if there's anyone who would be interested in the physical copy, a print copy. Let me know so I can get some numbers and get back to them with how many I would like printed. And maybe later on my channel I'll share another flip through of that book and maybe read out some of the stories from it. But yeah, a lot of people I've heard from just saying that it was a book that has helped them and comforted them, and even in the endorsements, a few subscribers read the book before it actually got printed, and they just talk about their experience reading the book and what they got out of it. So that was really cool. And I'm very excited to perhaps do a second print run. Give you a bit of an update about my book that I am working on this year. I have gone through all of the words again. I've been away from it for about a month or so and was able to look at it with fresh eyes, and I did a lot of rearranging, did a bit of editing, cutting some stuff, adding some stuff, and I've gone through the whole book from start to finish, and it's looking a bit better now, a bit more cohesive, and it flows a bit better. There's still a few things I do want to add in, just need to find where to add those in. And at the same time, I'm also working on the background pages. It is going to be a visual memoir, so every page will sort of look different. The idea is that it will be a peek inside of one of my journals, as if you're looking at one of my journals. So every page will have a different type of background page. There will be artwork in there, there'll be drawings, there will be paintings, there will be collage, there will be photos, there'll be a lot of photos and ephemera and all of that kind of thing. And it is just a book about things that help me through dark times, basically, and what I've learned from the dark times. So not about depression or anxiety per se, but more about just general life struggles, and mostly it's about my struggle with existence. I've talked about that in one of my previous videos, how I can struggle with just basic existence, and I have the existential crisis. That's me. I struggle with life, I struggle with identity, I struggle with faith in God, I struggle with relationships, I struggle with purpose, and mainly this book is about me wrestling with all of those ideas and me coming to terms with, well, how will I embrace this, how will I accept it, how will I manage it, how will I choose to live this crazy life as best I can, with all of those challenges and struggles that I have that maybe you can relate to. And maybe my hope is that this book will offer some comfort and some hope for others who wrestle with the same things that I wrestle with. I'm having fun here. I'm just watching myself playing around with this page, trying to piece together what I'm doing, covering up all the spaces. This note is from Dee, as you can see, so that was lovely. I've got a playing card there, I've got some vintage papers, a book page, some ledger, some envelopes that I've sort of cut open so I can use just one side of it. And yeah, I'm loving this year just working in my journals, using things that I love and making the pages myself, if that makes sense. So I like journals that all have blank pages so that I can then create the page when I come to it, like this, where I'm sort of patching it together and making a collage over the top of the page. Yeah, it's really, really fun. I've started a new journal, which I can't wait to share a flip through of, where basically, again, I'm just using the treasures and covering the pages how I like to cover them. And all I'm doing in that particular journal is writing down a thing that I'm learning, like a lesson that I'm learning, or something that I'm thinking about, or something that I'm going through. And I'm really loving that journal so much. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Can't wait to share it with you. It might be my favourite journal so far. Speaking of journals, let me give a sort of journal update. Earlier this year I was talking about how I sort of had lost my passion for making journals, and how I wasn't sure how much longer I might be making journals, because there would be some days I'd wake up and just be like, I never want to make a journal again. But those phases wouldn't last too long, and I'd always get back into making journals and be excited. But then I found just over the last couple of years, I guess, that I would have more and more frequent phases that lasted longer of, I don't want to make journals anymore. But I haven't felt like that for a long time, actually. And I think it's just come down to this bookmaking course and working on this book. When you're creating something that makes you really excited and that you feel like you're being seen on the page and just self-expression, all that thing kind of thing, it really frees you up and shows you what you really want to create and shows you where your joy is when you're creating. And so I found my joy again in creating. I found what I like. And what also is helping, and I hope this maybe is helpful for anyone out there, maybe in a creative rut, what's helped me, this was a bonus that I learned this year, is, you know how this year I'm using the things, I'm not hoarding, I'm using the treasures finally. And I was always so intimidated to do that, because I'm like, oh, but if I use it, I'll never be able to use it again, and what if I ruin it, and But this year I've been using them, and what I've found is that it's given me more joy with the journals that I'm making and the journaling that I'm doing, because I'm using the things that I love most. And rather than being afraid and intimidated, I've sort of crossed over to just loving it and embracing it. And the journals that I'm making now, I'm loving more and more, because I'm using the things that I really love now. And that's really exciting for me. And I just want to keep doing more of that now. So if that helps you, I know it's really hard to use things that we love. I know I've been there with you for years. I've just kept things in drawers. And this year, finally, I've been pulling them out of the drawers and using them, fabric and vintage pieces and book pages that I've been hoarding these books for years. And now that I'm using them and creating with them, it's just like, wow, I'm loving what I'm creating so much. So I hope this maybe encourages you to use those things, because it's reignited my passion for making journals, and it's shown me what I really love doing, instead of just going through the motions and making a journal because I have this supply. It's like, no, I love this supply and I can't wait to use it, and I'm so excited to use it, and making these journals that, yeah, I'm just loving at the moment. So and now when I do buy my materials to make more journals, I know now I know what I like basically now, you know. I've been making journals for quite a while now, and I've made so many different types of journals. I've made so many different journals with different themes, but now I know, you know, for me it's just vintage and florals. So that's all I'm going to purchase from now on, pretty much, when it comes to making my journals, in terms of restocking and replacing items and getting the supplies to make the journals. I know now the journals I love making, and so that's just really helped me. And when you know what you love working with, when you know what gives you joy, when you know what makes you smile, that's when you can really enjoy your work, when you can really enjoy your craft and your creativity. And I didn't know that would happen this year. I had no idea that's a journey that I would be going on this year. But yeah, it's been a really good learning curve for me. And even with the course that I'm doing and other little things that I've been exploring, the same message has just come. When you find out what you enjoy, then you it just takes it to another level, your crafting and creating. And that's what I found this year. Like, my journal making, I feel like, has gone to another level just because I'm feeling so excited about it now, like really excited because I'm using my favorite things. So yes, that is a bit about my journey. Thank you so much for listening and watching and being here with me. Like I said, there is a 15% off sale in my Etsy, and all sales will be going to Beyond Blue over the weekend for my birthday weekend. So feel free to check out my Etsy. The link is down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. A big thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in August. Thank you so much for allowing me to create full-time and share videos daily. If you would like to become a patron in September, the link is down below in the description box, and that's where you get access to extra videos, sneak peeks of all my creations and first access to them. You get the journal making series. I do a journal making series each month over there, and printables for the Ruby tier and higher, and mail sent to you for the higher tiers. There's also access to the Intentional Life course and the Marco Polo group if you're interested in that tier. And yeah, check out my journaling courses down below as well. They are open anytime throughout the year.